The following film features audio description. Listen for this voice for a description of important visuals and titles that appear in the film. Rooted in Wright's logo. Chapter 1, Excellent Worker. The skyline of Rochester, New York. Minimum wage, $9.70 per hour.
My name is Melanie Oyer, and I work for the Center for Disability Rights. I met Gloria about 2 years ago. She is one of my clients.
A photo of Melanie and Gloria together smiling.
She works at a site for people with disabilities, sorting items, working with little objects, putting plastic parts together.
Gloria Marrero uses sign language.
I worked there for 8 years.
Her work always talks about how great an employee she is. She's reliable, she's friendly, she's always on time, she never misses work.
Yeah, they tell me I'm a good worker. My boss loves me.
They have specific categories that they evaluate her on. And the best is 4 out of 4. And she received a 4 out of 4 on about 20 different categories.
Gloria's work records.
In one category, it says independent work rate, and it says excellent worker. On average, makes $3.50 an hour. Gloria is the only excellent worker that I know that makes $3.50 an hour.
No, it's not fair.
In my opinion, the only reason why an employer would pay somebody so low that's an excellent worker is because it's legal.
Gentlemen, the President of the United States.
President Franklin Roosevelt.
My friends.
Families gather around the radios to listen.
After many requests on my part, the Congress passed a Fair Labor Standards Act. That act sets a floor below wages.
I'm Mark Riccobono, President of the National Federation of the Blind. The Fair Labor Standards Act is a civil rights statute, and it provides protections to Americans in the workforce. The minimum wage guarantee was revolutionary. If you are going to take a job, you know what the floor is.
It is the most far-sighted program for the benefit of workers that has ever been adopted, here or in any other country.
But the minimum wage is offered to everybody, except for people with disabilities.
I'm Cheryl Bates Harris. I'm Senior Disability Advocacy Specialist with the National Disability Rights Network. Under the Fair Labor Standard Act, which was passed in 1938, there's a section of law called Section 14C.
14C certificates.
Employers who have a 14C certificate pay people with disabilities less than the minimum wage simply based on the fact that they have a disability. So sub-minimum wage is a term we sometimes use to describe paying people with disabilities a different wage from everybody else.
It's intended to be able to give employers the opportunity to hire wounded veterans returning from war. That provision of law was little known and little utilized until sheltered workshops began to flourish in the 50s and the 60s. Sheltered workshop is a congregate facility where people with disabilities go for a period of time during the day. It's very boring. It's shredding newspapers. It's counting nuts, bolts, and screws for packaging. They started for the right reason 50, 60 years ago because parents were keeping their children out of institutions and needed somewhere for them to go during the day. But they've since become an outdated model of segregation.
2016, 241,265 people with disabilities are paid less than the minimum wage.
Statistics show that people with disabilities are at least twice as likely to live below the poverty line. And poverty, I do not believe, is the American dream that we have for our sons and our daughters or our family members, with or without a disability.
Bottom dollars.
Share the full film in your community. host a screening, bottomdollarsmovie.com.